Dear scholars, we have put an end to learning a lesson. Think before you speak. Through all the previous videos, you might have come to know about the story, and you all could have understood how it is necessary or why it is necessary to think before speaking. Let us see the activities given in English workshop based on this lesson. So here we go with first activity. The same word can be used as a noun in some sentences and as a verb in others. For example, many are the empty remarks. And second sentence, a wise man once remarked. So the word remarks is functioning as a noun in the first sentence, and the word remarked is working as a verb in the second sentence. Actually, both the words are basically the word remark. They are different forms using the little change in spelling are used over here and they belong to two parts of speech. They are noun and verb. Now what you have to do, let us see here. Make two sentences of your own with each of the words given below, using the same word as a noun in one and as a verb in another. So it is just like the given example. You have to frame two sentences for each given word, where one sentence should have the use of noun and the other one verb. Let us see an example. Here is the first word, change. Change, if you want to use as a noun, you should use it at the subject place or at the object place. For example, change is necessary. Change is necessary. What is the place of the word change in the sentence? That came after before verb, and so it is subject. So here it is working as a noun. If you want to use it as a verb, then let me give you an example. We change decoration. So here in the sentence given or sentence told, we, which is the subject, and change the decoration. It is about remaining words from the sentence. What is the action? That is change. So second example has a word change which is working as a verb. So in the same way, you have to write two sentences for the word show, throw, return, benefit, where one sentence should show the use of noun and other should verb. Second activity, complete the following. First one, our ears are like funnels because, let me answer, because there is no door with which you can close them, isn't it? Second one, the two rows of teeth are like a fence because, here is the answer, the words pass through the teeth. Third one, the two lips are like a fence because the words pass through the lips. Fourth one, harsh words are like scattered bits of paper carried away by the wind because it is very difficult to take them back. Third activity, write a brief summary of the story of the young man and his spiritual teacher, making the young man the narrator. You may begin as given below. Here is the beginning. I went quickly to my spiritual teacher for advice because I had. So here the word I stands for that narrator, and that is the young man. I read again. I went quickly to my spiritual teacher for advice because I had. What can be written further? That is, I had spoken some harsh words to my friend, and I am afraid that I will lose my friendship. In this way, you have to begin and you have to write a brief summary. That is, you have to write the complete story of that young man and his teacher in short form. Remember, while writing the summary, important point should be covered. Important points must be covered. Next activity, language study. It is related to grammar. Adverbial. What is adverbial? Let us see its definition. An adverbial is something that is used as an adverb. It works as an adverb. An adverbial is often a word, one word, an adverb, as in the following sentences or examples. First, you have run fast. The word fast, which is underlined over here, and it is an adverbial. Why it is so? Because it is giving information about the verb run, how it is taken place, right? So that is fast. So as the word fast giving information about the verb run, it is an adverbial. But it can also be a phrase or a clause. So here is the example of word which is an adverbial, but sometimes adverbial can be a phrase or a clause. For example, we played on the playground. So on the playground, these are the words underlined over here, and they are telling about the action where it took place. That is what? On the playground. These are the words together telling the place. So it is an adverbial, and it is the example of phrase. Third one, it is about clause. I will go home when the bell rings. The words when the bell rings together working as one clause, and all these words together giving information about the verb go. So it is an adverbial. What is further? In sentence 2, the phrase on the playground is used as an adverb. In sentence 3, the clause when the bell rings is used as an adverb. So this is all about all the activities given in English workshop. I hope you will find the given explanation helpful. Using it, you have to do all these activities.